I get here before 7 every day, and actually 7 days a week. 7 days a week, yes. 365 days. Yes, last time I had a break was 2017, September 5th. It's just my routine. It's like you may brush your teeth, same thing. So I can try to get done as much as possible. And Saturday, Sunday, holiday, Christmas, New Year's, every day. We take care of insects, so we have to be with them to learn and yes, so yes, it's like babies. I have to take care of all the stages of mosquitoes. Mosquitoes transmit diseases, including dengue, West Nile, and many encephalitis viruses. And of course, in Africa, Southeast Asia, and it's really deadly.
Combined, the diseases infect hundreds of millions of people a year, causing a host of maladies and birth defects, killing several million.
So we try to control their populations. The quickest way to reduce the number of mosquitoes are spraying insecticides. So that will directly kill mosquitoes as well as any other non-target insect.
Kills them dead. Created by John.
So like cockroaches too. I mean, I don't like cockroaches, so I might spray.
Mosquito population control does work. Larvicides, mosquiticides, they do work. The problem is that they kill lots of things in the environment. The mosquitoes get resistant, and when they become resistant, they don't work anymore. So it's very much like antibiotics. There's always a need for new antibiotics. There's always a need for new mosquiticides. So really the question was, what could we target in the mosquito, the Aedes aegypti? What could we do to try to find a weakness, an Achilles heel in this mosquito that could lead to a compound that would be biosafe and mosquito selective?
I have to take care of all the baby mosquitoes, and I will choose one of the genes I'm interested in and start micro-injecting mosquitoes.
We worked on a couple of proteins. One was called COP1. When we knocked it out, she'd take a blood meal, and when she took the blood meal, her gut expanded and essentially exploded. So it was blood feeding induced mortality. When she took a blood meal, she died. So that was really cool. But the protein is conserved, like we have the protein.
Those proteins were actually present in other organisms, including honeybees, ladybugs, dragonflies, and also humans. So these are not a great target. Since then, I decided to search for mosquito-specific proteins.
The mosquito genome is known, so June used a computer and said, here's the genome of mosquitoes compared to all known genomes in the database, and came up with 160 genes that were not found in other organisms. They didn't have names, they just had numbers, like AA, 60501 or whatever. They're called hypothetical proteins. People had ignored them because they said, well, we don't know what they do, let's just leave them alone. So June used a genetic technique to knock them down one by one. I can inject probably 3-4 mosquitoes per minute. Yes, I'm a very fast, multitask. He set about, and he came back in the office about 3 or 4 months later, and he goes, I think we found one. And we decided to name it. June came up with the name, Eggshell Organizing Factor 1. When the gene is knocked out and the protein is not made, so the EOF1 protein is deficient, the eggshell looks fine inside the ovary. So when June looks inside the mosquito, the ovary looks pretty good. The egg is forming, oocyte is forming. But when she lays the egg shell looks abnormal right away.
I dissected close to 100,000 mosquitoes, dissections under microscope. And I never seen such horrible eggs.
It looks as though something went terribly wrong. The egg breaks open, it's not completed, it leaks, the embryo's dead.
I thought that was maybe some artifact, but I repeated the same experiment after experiment, and then, yes, this is for real, and then so excited, yes.
Looks like this could be the birth control that would really help to decrease populations of mosquitoes. To wipe out all mosquitoes on the planet is not only a bad idea, it's probably impossible. I mean, you're going to get mutants that do all kinds of weird things, but to target mosquitoes in areas where dengue, Zika virus are wreaking havoc on humans and causing human suffering, that's the target. That will reduce human suffering. That's what we want to do. I think it's kind of 5 to 10 years, and we'll probably target multiple other proteins that we're discovering along the way. That EOF1 was a tip of the iceberg, and there are potentially other proteins that will make better targets. So that takes time, and Juno is making discoveries every day.
As a biologist or biochemist, I mean, you don't hit home runs every day like Babe Ruth or Hank Aaron. The approach we took is really high risk, but it's a high return project if you really hit the gold mine.